falling from the strong resistance level. Oil and NG both have seen a good drop yesterday. Now what is going to happen today, which position we should take, we will try to see with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon and stay tuned with the latest analysis. Those who are interested into gold, silver and indices including Dow Jones, Nasdaq, FTSE 100, Germany or Nifty 50, they can watch the other analysis as well. Now let's start the day with oil first, followed with oil. I'll look into NG. Do watch till the end and do listen to it carefully and do mark the levels. Now let's have a look at oil. First we'll try to see with the help of hourly chart. On the hourly charts, higher lows, higher highs, it is trying to create a channel of its own sideways and a minor retracement. So any short entry I'll recommend is below 1813 levels, 113 levels. Rather I will say one can go short here at in fact 113.5 itself, but 113 levels should definitely provide a support. At the same time, here at 114.5 we can try to enter a long entry, but this is just on the hourly charts how it is trying to behave. See, this was the upward trend, resistance here at 118, sharper drop, minor retracement and then followed with sharper drop can be expected, but I'll be watchful here because this is the consolidation zone in which it is trading right now. The directional movement is bearish and the stochastic on the hourly charts again looking forward to upside move. The MACD on the hourly charts was, see, with the slight loud minor movement it is trying to converge this, and this is what it is trying to do. It may try to converge this, it may try to enter into green and then again a drop can be followed. The RSI is near to bottom. Similarly on the 2 hour charts, if you look at on the 2 hour charts too, see it is trying to take a support here at 114 levels and higher highs has been done and the support here at 113.8. so with the support at 113.8, it is trying to give you expanding triangle. There is a probability that it can try to bounce back again or retrace back again on the upside. However, any long entry I will recommend is beyond 114.5. Beyond that we may see it hitting till towards 114.8, 115, which is going to be a larger resistance zone for the day. Beyond that only it will fly again on the upside. 2 hour stochastic is oversold, and if you look at the MACD on the 2 hour charts, it's been divergent, now trading flat and may start to converge, and hence a greener candle can be expected. The 2 hour RSI is again looking downwards. Similarly on the 3 hour charts, what it is trying to do, see, it is trying to give you a, see, look at the previous candle, indecisive which direction it should take. It is still trying to find out that which direction I should trade in. Look at this, higher lows, higher highs. So any break below this zone 113.5 I will recommend. If it breaks below 113.5 you can go short again, then one can expect similar large candles followed with it because that will be the breakout there. At the same time on the upside, the resistance there at 114.5 is there, which is going to be a stronger resistance. Beyond that 114.8 and 115, if these two is taken, if it will directly land till towards 115.5, which is going to be a stronger resistance. Now look at the direction movement is bearish here. The stochastic is oversold and the MACD is crossed over 3 candles back. It is white divergent, it is still bearish. This is just third candle, hence it is entered into bearish zone. It may try to trade sideways for now because see the candle height is being done, and probably it may try to trade sideways before it tries to take a direction on either side. The RSI has come back to the comfortable levels with the sharp drop. Now look at the 4 hour chart. Similarly on the 4 hour chart, you will look at, see, this is the zone, here was the resistance, here is the support. So similarly it has traded in this zone, and here till 113 and 114, in between 113 and 114 was the previous consolidation. Once it breaks past this, there could be a sharper move which will try to again bring it back till towards 110, 111 June. So I'll be watchful of that, and it's trying to give you higher highs, higher lows, and probably any breakout below 113.5 level should be a good entry to go short, but then 113 is a good support. Below that we may see it breaking sharply. So once it breaks past 113, one can expect 112 levels to provide a support, and below that 110 should come into picture. Above 114.5 we may see it going till towards 114.8, 115 and 115.5. Directional movement is crossing again, trying to converge again. I'll be watchful. Right now it is directionless. The stochastic is oversold here on the 4 hour charts. The MACD has just crossed over 3 candles back. This is the third candle. It is still trying to increase the size or increase the size of the candle, which is still very much possible as it is still got some room. It can try to gain these heights. There is a lot more for it, lot much for it still in the go there. So mostly the direction is bearish, it appears. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily chart, the candle is yet to form. This is yet trading in the previous candle, but one must not forget that, look at this here, this is the channel in which it is trading right now, and this could only be considered a breakout once it drops past 113 levels. Once it drops past 113, one can expect that it will give you second red candle, which will try to take it towards 110 and below levels. That will be a sharper move on oil, which will try to take it further down. Now on the larger time frame, so let me take you a bit again on the larger time frame. See, now here if you look at, it is trying to trade in an uh, ascending yet narrowing triangle. Lower high is the height of this, the rise is not as much as we have seen the drop. So this was the widening. Higher lows are given definitely, but still it is, the bulls are not taking it too much towards on the upside. So I'll be cautious for 113.5 levels definitely, and at the same time 114.5 I'll be watchful of. Directional movement is bullish here on the daily charts. The stochastic is overbought, and that is why we can see a sharper drop we had seen. Probably it may continue in the red side or in the sell side for a little. The MACD is trying to converge here, and if you look at the RSI was also near to top, again looking downwards. Considering this, I'll recommend you to go short at 113.5. Below 113.5, one can expect 113 the first support. If it breaks 113, I'll be looking forward to largely at 112, 110 zone. So it can try to come back till towards 110 levels, and in fact try to drop well below these if it continues to trade in red. And only long entry I'll recommend is above 114.5. If it continues to trade above 114.5, see there are nearest resistances at 114.8, 115 and 115.5. These three levels if are taken and we see it trading in green, you can expect it is going to hit again till towards 117, 118 zone. So do trade with a stop loss till stop loss at cost till 115.5 levels if you have entered at 114.5 levels. Also give it a little time for it to sustain above 114.5 before taking a position. So this is for oil. Now let's have a look at NG. NG on the early charts too is trading sideways, just a minor retracement it is trying to do. Only long entry is beyond $8.3. If it continues to trade beyond 8.3, one can expect 8.38 and 8.45 levels, but largely it may try to drop below 8.2. If you see it trading below 8.2, go short there. Again, we may see a sharper drop in NG. It is taking a drop after a long time. It is a good correction, which is a healthier correction, which is required in NG. The directional movement is bearish here. The stochastic is again looking forward to overbought levels on the hourly chart. See, with hardly any real move, the stochastic has again come back to the overbought levels, and when it is bearish, it tries to do so such that it can again continue the bearish momentum. Look at the MACD here is trying to converge and cross over for a bullish move. So a slight upward movement can be expected. Look at the RSI. This is also oversold on the hourly charts. On the hourly charts, most indicators are now at oversold levels, hence a rise can be expected. Now look at the 2-hour charts too. On the 2-hour charts, similarly higher lows and higher high. See, the probability that it may try to go back till towards 8.32 levels is high, that it can try to hit those levels before it looks forward to any retracement. So yes, beyond 8.32 you can go long, and you can expect that we may see a little rise till towards 8.38, 8.42 levels, and in fact it can try to head high till towards 8.48 levels. The directional movement is extremely bearish here on the 2-hour chart. The stochastic is oversold, now looking upwards, and if you look at the MACD, the MACD is trying to converge here on the 2-hour charts as well. The RSI is oversold and now looking upward. So again on the 2-hour charts, everything is oversold, may try to look forward to a retracement on the upside. Now look at the 3-hour charts. It is taken a support at 8.2. So It has taken a support at 8.2, now trying to rise with the support at 8.2. It is trying to give you expanding triangle. Any breakout below beyond 8.32, go long there. One can expect 8.38, 8.4 zone, and then beyond this zone, only if it breaks out, we can expect that it is going to hit 8.5 and plus levels. Else it can try to give you a break again on the downside, breaking further sharply below 8.2 levels. Now look at the direction movement is bearish, extremely divergent. It may start to converge a little. The stochastic is near to oversold levels. The MACD is wide and divergent. It is trying to converge from here. I'll be cautious. And the RSI is near to bottom there. Similarly, on the 4-hour charts, if you look at on the 4-hour charts, there is a probability that see this zone, higher lows, and it may try to create higher highs. The probability for it to go back till towards 8.32 is high. Beyond that, only if it continues to trade, one can go long than 8.38, 8.4 levels. And if it trades above this, there is a higher chance for it to go back till towards 8.5 and 8.6. For the day, 8.6 levels are the strongest resistance for it. If only if it trades beyond 8.6, one should consider that as a bullish move, and it is trying to reverse. The direction movement is bearish here again on the 4-hour charts as well. The stochastic is near to oversold levels on the 4-hour charts. The MACD is wide divergent and it is still bearish. And if you look at the RSI, this is near to bottom here. So there is a probability that it may try to retrace a little before it looks forward to any further drop. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily chart, see what it has achieved. It has dropped below the 20 period moving average here, and it indicates the 20 period moving average, giving it a very strong support at 8.2 levels. And only if it breaks past this zone at 8.2, one can expect that it may try to drop further till towards 8.1 and $8 levels. In fact, sub 8 levels can be expected. Now if you consider this long term trend here, it is still very much in this upward trending channel, and till the time probably if it breaks below $8.2 levels, because the next candle, the next daily candle is yet to form. If it breaks below this, we can expect a sharper correction in NG, which may try to take it towards below $8 levels, and below $8 levels we can expect 7.8 and $7.6 levels also. See, it is trying to converge and crossover on the daily chart. The direction movement is still bullish, but it is trying to converge and crossover for a bearish direction. The stochastic is still room for it to take it further down. The MACD has crossed over. This is just the first red candle, but see, the NG has been so extremely volatile that we have seen it crossing over multiple times, and this time again it is crossing over for a sell. So probably we may see it continuing for second or third red candle. This time the candle size can increase and it can continue to trade in a bearish momentum. The RSI is also looking downwards here. So considering this, I'll recommend you to go short at $8.2 levels. Below $8.2 levels, one can expect $8 levels directly, and below 8 we can see it going till towards 7.8. 7.6 levels also can be seen. It may continue to trade in red. If it drops below $8 levels, we can see strong bearish move. At the same, NG continuing above 8.32, we can expect a little rise above 8.32, where 8.38, 8.4 levels should provide a resistance. Then 8.45 and 8.5 levels will come into picture. And yes, it has a room, it has a probability that it can try to hit 8.6 before it tries to retrace a bit again on the downside. So yes, we have to enjoy both sides movement, and you can go long at 8.35, where 3.2, 8.32, beyond it 8.38, 8.4 is the target, but keep trading with a stop loss at cost, as it is bearish and it can try to reverse any point of time. So trade accordingly. Below 8.2, one can remain short. Trade accordingly, trade profitably. Reach out to me for more details. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch. Join my VIP signals group. My Telegram ID and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can join my free Telegram channel to keep yourself updated. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.